long storied, has obviously a past head coach, great experience there. Been a defense coordinator, many stops. They're aggressive. He's aggressive. Powers his players. They play fast. They got talent on all levels of their defense. I could go on and on. Tremendous amount of respect. They're a veteran group, veteran staff, aggressive defense that flies around and attacks you, and that's what makes them good.
Coach, last year you were the tight ends, just a tight ends coach. Now you're the offensive coordinator. Does your, what's your approach difference from last year compared to this year?
Well, it's a lot more stress. That's what it is, right? A lot more stress, but no difference. I mean, we truly tell our players, right, put in the work and just continue to work, and pour into the scheme, pour into your players and staff. I think sometimes you get lost in scheme and all the results of this thing sometimes as coaches, and really it's more about our players. Like, we have a tremendous amount of belief in our players. Our guys work their tails off. They're so fun to get around. The best part of this long weekend, after you get to a Saturday game, a Sunday, a Monday, and you finally get out here and go at it, is to get around our guys. They make you feel better because of the way they work and how they approach it. So that's what we try to do, and that keeps you very grounded, keeps you away from any trouble, letting you drift to focus on things that you really can't control.
It's kind of a two-part question, but what's the conversations with Coach Deland to get that stable of running backs prepared for a game like this, or any game in general, and then the same for Chansi, Stuckey, to get the receivers to make plays and have them ready to make plays in a game like this?
Yeah, you'll appreciate this. Like, it's a big game and everybody knows it, but their bodies already know it. And I think this is the beauty of high expectations at a place like this. We don't do anything different. You know, if we have to do something different next week or the week after, that means we didn't do our jobs properly. So we coach the heck out of ball security because we know that we got to take care of the football, right? We take care of our details and push the details of every play we put in because we know that's key to their success of being able to execute on Saturday. So it's all there, and I understand what you're asking, but the fact is you hope you don't have to do anything different besides continue to help your guys grow and do what we're doing better.
It looked like there was an effort to get Rico the ball last week. I guess, what have you kind of seen in his development since the season started?
Well, with anything, with each rep he takes in live games on Saturdays as a young player, he continues to grow more confident, plays faster, and understands that he can play at this level and at a very high level at that. So I just think with Rico and all our young players, the more they play, the faster they play, and the more belief they get, and it's fun to watch those guys grow that way. So that's all that's happening right now, and we're not a bit surprised by it.
Let's do one more. What are some of the biggest changes you've seen from Ohio State last year as compared to their team this year?
No change. I mean, wouldn't see a change. They're elite. They recruited elite players. They have an elite staff. They put themselves in a position in conversation to play at the highest of levels and play in the college football playoff last year. Their expectations, I'm sure, from that side are the exact same. So no change. They're elite. We've got a huge challenge in front of us, and our guys are working to be ready for that.
All right.